this summer, the nation was transfixed by the manhunt for two convicted killers who escaped from a prison in upstate New York. The details of their escape more provocative than a movie script, and a woman who worked in the prison's tailor shop helped the men gain important tools to aid in that escape. Joyce Mitchell reached a plea deal and is set to be sentenced later this month. The Today Show's Matt Lauer sat down exclusively with Mitchell at the Clinton County Jail, where she described how her friendship with the inmates began.
At the time that everything happened, I was going through a time where I didn't feel like my husband loved me anymore. And I guess it was just me. I was going through depression. And I guess they saw my weakness. And that's how it all started.
So you were looking for something. You were looking for attention.
Yes, their attention made me feel good.
Both Sweat and Matt were violent offenders, something they never let Mitchell forget.
Richard Matt was in prison because he killed a man who was his boss.
Yes.
And then cut his body up.
Yes, and he had no problem telling anybody about that.
When did they start asking you for favors?
A few months before they decided to get out, they were asking me for things.
So what did you bring them?
I would bring cookies, brownies, stuff like that.
Pretending that you were bringing them in for yourself?
Yes.
How often did you do that, Joyce?
I did it a lot.
And then they started asking for other things. When Richard Matt comes to you and says, Joyce, I need a star-shaped drill bit. That's a lot different than cookies and brownies.
Yeah.
And what did you think?
At first I'm like, I can't get you that. But then he's like, I need it.
For what?
At first they didn't tell me. And then after they did, it was because they were going to try to escape.
Had you already given it to them at that stage?
Yes. But I give them the stuff because they had threatened, it was Mr. Matt. He looked at me one day and said, Joyce, I